What is good, guys? It's Rey-Jay back with another video, and in this one I want to break down what's going on with the overall market, what you should be watching for as time progresses, and also why the market's attempting to bounce right here. But before I begin into all this information, let me just say two things. Firstly, I am not a financial planner. Take nothing I say as financial advice. And don't forget about the Moomoo link. The offer ends very soon. Deposit $100 and you're guaranteed 5 free stocks. Put in $1,000 and you're guaranteed up to 15. So for the economic data that just came out, everything was aligned with expectations in terms of Michigan consumer sentiment, not to mention the current inflationary expectations. Everything was aligned with expectations. But for SPY, we basically sold off a bit. We got this big sell-off from where we were yesterday, right? SPY was in the 513 area. We came all the way down to 508. And that was even after the data came out. But then shortly after, we got this little drop in a bounce. So we went all the way down to 508. Now we're back at 510, trying to hold above this support. So we'll see how well SPY holds above 510. It could attempt to bounce and try to push back up if we continue to hold above it. If we lose it, there is a risk of us coming back down to 509 and then 508.5. But for now, we're still holding above it and we're trying to bounce, in my opinion. Looking at this, I think that there's potential for us to get it back up to about 511. If we break this, our next target is going to be 512.17. So look for this bounce attempt to see if this could help us push even higher. For Tesla is actually not doing too bad. Tesla basically, we had this falling wedge I was talking about yesterday, right? We got this breakout, a tiny little breakout to 165, came back down. We just barely broke below 162 before getting bought back up, and we're kind of shuffling in the 162s. What's good about Tesla is that this thing is trying to hold quite well, and we could make an attempt to get back up. So far, it's holding above 162.5. We got to keep holding this. If it keeps holding this, we could be making our way back up to 165. Overall, it's holding up well. It's very flat for the most part. It's been just trading sideways for most of the day, but there could be an attempt for it to hold up if the market starts pushing more. For the QQQ, we're seeing something very similar to SPY. This thing came all the way down to the 433, so it actually came below even 434, but now it's trying to make its way back up above 435. So if it keeps holding, watch 436 as resistance. If we get above that, there's going to be some resistance at 436.5, then 438. In my opinion, there could be an attempt to get back to 436 if we keep holding above 435. So I think the QQQ has life and a potential for a bounce, so watch for that. Nvda is no different. This thing is trying to hold up. So it came down at first. Now it's trying to fight for 885. This is a key level. If we break above 885, we could start pushing back up higher. So watch and see if we get that break. I'll be watching that as well. If we do break it, watch 892 and 900. If we fail to break it, watch 877. As of right now, we're showing some life. And then finally for Aapl, we got this big sell-off on Aapl, right? Still looking relatively weak. Unfortunately, we're going to be watching 170.9 as support, followed by 170 flat. Let's see how well this holds around this area. Apple's not looking that great. It's looking relatively weak, but we'll have to see if we can try to hold above at least 170. So for now, that's going to be our key support. We're still not too far from this range, so we'll see if anything changes from here. But with that being said, guys, that's it for the main tickers thus far. Not really seeing much of a change. Supermicro is still stuck at this 1100 area. Trying to bounce, so it could be making its way up to 1120, then eventually 1133. So watch for that. Just a few more. Microsoft is still currently trying to hold up as well. It could try to make its way back up to 420 if we hold above 417.5. So watch for that. And Amazon on the other side is just kind of flat right now, not really doing a whole lot. So just be patient. We'll see if we get some kind of notable bounce. Amazon's just trading sideways, so I'm not seeing a whole lot with it. But SPY is still flirting with this 510 area, trying to hold it. So let's hope we try to hold. And if we do hold above 510, as long as we hold above it, there is potential for this to push higher. Anyways, that's your super quick lightning fast update. Have a great day, guys. I'll see you guys very soon in just a couple of hours, and peace out.